Hi friends, welcome back to Learning Points YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to learn about how to create your custom package inside your Laravel application, or how to create your own custom package, right? So we need to follow a few steps. So basically we need to create the Laravel project first. After that, we need to create the folder directory for our custom package. I will show you each and everything, how to create this directory and what will be the directory structure, and then initialize the composer and configure service provider, routes, controller, views, all those things, and finally the publish. Okay, so for now I am just creating a package. That's the reason I had to create a separate folder to develop, and after, when we just complete our package, when we just go to publish this package, we can publish this package in the packages.org, and then we'll get from the composer, so we'll get inside the vendor folder. Okay, so I have already created this Laravel application, and this is the vendor folder. So here all the packages installed, right? So basically these are already published package. That's the reason we just installed this through the composer, but we are just going to create a new package. So first of all, we need to create a package inside some folders, and after completion of our package, then we can publish into the packages.org, and we can post this code into the github.com, right? So let's start. So already first step is done. So Laravel project is created and it's running through the PHP artisan serve. You can see now I need to create a special folder for package. So just go here, and here this is the main directory, and my directory name is YouTube, and I want to create a folder. So simply write a folder that is packages, 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 and inside the package we'll just create another folder. I am writing that is LP for learning points. You can add your own, and from the LP package I want to create a package like calculator type thing. So for now I am just writing the calculator, calculator. Okay, so this is the folder structure, basically package, LP, and calculators. So if you just go here, you can see there is a package folder. Inside the package there is the LP and the calculator. Okay, so here we just going to create all those things. So package directory structure is ready. So now we need to do the next step. So we need to implement the package, and first of all we are using the composer.json. So as it is our application, we have composer.json. so whatever we will install through the composer, it will add it here. So for our package we need a separate composer.json for our own package. So simple, just go into the terminal and initialize the composer. So composer init, and welcome to the composer config generator. This command will guide you through creating your composer.json config, and let's add the package name. So simply write LP slash I'm going to create a calculator, so simply write the name calculator, and description, this is for demo purpose, or let's skip all the steps. So N for skip, and minimum stability, don't need this, and package type, so we'll fill up later. So let's see how it's creating. So define your dependencies. Would you like to define your dependencies? No. Okay, search for pack, so let's add a no here. So then skip this. So do you confirm the generation? So simple add yes. Okay, now if you just go here, we can see the composer.json is created. So directly just go to the Visual Studio Code, and here we can see the composer.json actually just we have created. So this is the name, LP calculator, and this is the description, this is for demo purpose, and it's here we go, right? So composer.json is created. So let's load this package that is the calculator package from our root. As you can see, this is the Laravel application, so there is separate composer.json for our application. So this is the composer.json, this is the main for our application, and this is for our package, right? So just go here and let's register our package into here. So just go into the PS4 section. So this is the PS4, this is the auto load section, and just here and just add these things. So simply here write LP and slash calculator, and let's define this. So we need to write in this way, so we need to write this slashes, and after that we need to provide the proper path. So simply just add a colon, and here we will just define the path. So we need to write all the code inside the src folder. So let's create src folder here, and let's add this path from here. So just write packages. So let's see. So this is the packages LP calculator src. So let's add this path. So simply just go here and just copy the relative path, and let's paste this here. So package LP calculator src. Okay, so these are added to your composer.json, that is the Laravel project composer.json. So then we need to run the autoloader and autoload our package. So simply just go here and create a new terminal and write composer, sorry, spelling mistake, composer dump autoload. Okay, so generating optimized autoload files, and it's autoloaded, right? So I think it will work. So let's go to the next step. So we need to create a package service provider. So we'll add this package service provider for our calculator package. So how to create this? So just go here again and let's create a package service provider for the project. So write PHP artisan make package service provider. So we'll create a provider, and this will be the calculator service provider. So it will use for calculator. So write calculator service provider. Okay, so actually for a application we need few things, that is the package and their package service provider, and basically this service provider will be used inside our application. So when we configure, we need to add these things in our app, right? So let's enter this. Provider is created. Now we need this provider for our application. So just go here, and this is the app, and inside the providers there is calculator service provider. So basically we need these things inside our packages. So just go here and let's copy this and simply paste here, that is calculator service provider. So just go inside the src, and this is the calculator service provider. Also I need a routes.php also. So simply create another document, that is routes.php. So we will create all the routes here. So routes.php. So both are created. Now just go to the project structure and let's see. So composer.json is done. So I am just removing these things. So now here you can see the calculator service provider and routes.php, right? So here you can see this is the calculator service provider, and please follow the path, that is LP calculator src calculator service provider, but the namespace is not correct. So first of all we need to create the proper namespace. So here just write the LP. Okay, So this is the LP providers, not providers, it will be the calculator. Okay, so the namespace is added. So as this is inside the LP calculator, so the namespace will be the LP calculator, and here using the service provider, this is okay. So we can access these things from all over the application. And the next things, we are using the service provider, so all things are okay. And here you can see the two functions, that is for boot and register. The boot method is used to boot any routes, or you can say even listeners or any other functionality you want to add your package, and the register method is used to bind any classes or functionalities into the app. So next we need to config into the app.php. So simply just go here and config, and you can see there is app, and inside the provider section, so this is the provider array. So let's add this package inside the provider so that we can use this inside our Laravel. So here we have created the service provider, and let's add this. So how we can add this? So inside the provider, simply write this, so LP calculator, and just copy this and paste it here. And what is the class name? So this is the calculator service provider. So let's copy this and slash, let's paste here, okay, and colon class. Okay, so calculator service provider is added inside our app config. So our service provider is loaded and our package is ready to go, but we don't have any functionality yet. So let's tackle that by adding a route file of our application. So this is the routes, and I want to add some routes here. So simply write PHP, and inside here, so I'm just going to create a route. So simply write route, and I'm just going to create a get, and I'm just going to create a closer function here. So first of all, let's create a URL, suppose calculator, and the closer function, that is function, and sorry, we need to close the invite comma here, and closer function. And inside the closer function, I am just going to return some statement. So I just write hello from the calculator package, hello from calculator package. So we're going to call the package routes from our boots. So just go inside the calculator service provider, and let's inside the boot section just call the routes.php. So as we configure in the app.php, so whenever the project will run, it will call, basically when this service provider will call, first the thing will call is the boot function, and inside the boot function I will load the routes, and it will call this routes methods, right, or routes URL you can say. So inside the boots, just include this path, include underscore directory. So in this way, dot, and I want to write the name. So simply write routes.php. Okay, so routes.php is added. Now if we load up our Laravel app and visit these things, so just go here, calculator, and let's see what appears. So just simply write calculator. So hello from calculator package. That means the first step is done. We have created our packages, and from the package we can print some things. That is cool. So let's go to the next step. So we'll create our package controllers, we'll create views, and let's see how it's actually working. So basically inside the controllers we'll create some functions, and we can use these functions, and simply we can call all the routes and we can call functions. Okay, so let's go to the terminal again and create create a controller, so it will use inside our package. So basically write php artisan make controller, so make controller, and here my controller name is calculator controller. Okay, so calculator controller. Right, so just enter this. So basically controller is created. So if you just go here, you can see inside the app http controllers, the calculator controller is created, but we need these things inside our application. So cut this and just go inside the packages in the p calculator section, src section, and just paste this. Okay, so now just go inside the Visual Studio Code and let's check. Okay, so calculator controller is added. So let's open this. So this is our calculator control. So again, just like service provider, so just copy the namespace, that is the calculator controller. So we don't have app HTTP controllers, we will use the LP controllers. This is the namespace, and here just use the illuminatory HTTP request, so that is okay, we can use this. And the next things we need to do, basically we will create two functions, that is, suppose for calculator one is addition, one is for subtraction. So let's create these two functions first. So simply here write public function, suppose one is for add, so we will accept two parameters, that is simply $a and $p, and I will just addition these two things, simply just echo these things. So basically when we will actually host this package, we will not directly echo this, basically you will return these things and you can access from your own controller or from your own functionality. So copy these things and do for subtraction, so a minus b, and let's create a function subtract. Okay, so two functions are ready, that is addition and subtraction, and this is the controller. So we are extending this controller, so we need to use these things also. So simply use app/http/controllers and controller. Okay, so we need to use this controller, so it's added. So now we can understand this controller is extending from here. Now that we have our controller, we will need to register it inside our service provider class. Okay, so we registered the routes inside the boots. So here we will register the calculator from the register section. So simply write this app make, and inside here we will just use these things. So right here the namespace LP calculator and the class name, so simply LP calculator slash, and the class name is calculate controller. Okay, so these are added inside the register section, so it can be accessible from register function. So finally let's add few routes. So as we are created two functions, add or subtract, so let's create two routes here. So inside here just create route and use get, and first we'll use the add, and to addition we will use two variable, that is the two parameters. So simply write a and you can see b. Okay, so basically it will add, and then the path, so this is the path LP calculator calculate controller. So just add these things, colon class, then add colon class and the method's name. So we need to envelop these things inside the third bracket as we are using Laravel 8, and here just call the functions, that is the function name is add. right? And in the similar way, just create another that is for subtract. Okay, so just do the same for subtract, and also it's for subtract. Okay, so two routes are added which I need. Okay, so let's try and call these things. So all the functionality is ready, so it will accept these things. So simply just call this. So just write here 127 add slash, suppose 5 plus 6, it should be 11. So this is 11, right? And if I just change the parameter, that is 23 slash 7, it should be 30. Okay, and similar way just create again, and let's call these routes, that is the subtract, and here just write subtract, and I want to subtract from 10 to 5. Okay, so it should be 5. Okay, so these are appearing, so basically this is coming from controller. Okay, so the next step, we need to think how to load view for our package. So we'll create some views and we'll load that view from our package. So how we're going to do this? So let's see. So now let's go to the Visual Studio Code again, and inside the src we'll just create a view. So let's create a separate folder for views. So write views, and inside the views let's create a view, suppose add.blade.php, add.blade.php. okay, so this is view. So let's use HTML broiler template. So this is the calculator, and here I just want to set the result. So simply here just use your result is, so I will pass this $result. So simply write result, and this result will come from the controller. So let's use the variable. So just go to the calculator controller, and let's store these things inside the result. So simply write result $result equal to this, and $result equal to this, and let's call the view. So simply write return view, and just paste this. So my view name is, suppose, calculator : blade. Okay, calculator, and add.blade.php. so we need to simply write the add, and we need to pass the result. So simply write compact, and let's pass the result. Okay, so same way just pass here from the subtraction method. Okay, and finally we need to load the view from the register. So whatever we will do inside the package, we need to load each and everything. So simply just go calculator service provider. So as we are loading the controller, so we need to load the view also. So simply write this load views. So in this way, load views, VIEWS. It's not getting suggestion, why? Okay, so I am writing this. Actually editor is very important, so we need to suggestion all these pages. So simply write directory, so dir. Okay, and let's add the folder name, that is views. Okay, and just comma add a calculator, right? So I think the view will load, it will give no problem. Okay, so let's try it again. Just go here and let's refresh this. So your result is 5. So 10 and 5 I am subtracting, and for addition, so refresh this, the view is loaded. Okay, so we can understand how to create package and how to create all those things. So how to create routes, how to create separate controller for our packages, how to load this from the service provider, how to call this, and all those things we will know about each and everything. How to create a custom package. So custom package is created. Now how to host this package? So to host this package, simply just go to the here. So this is the github.com. so if you just go here, and I think we have already logged in. So this is the github.com, and you can log in here and you can host your package, and you can add this package into the package list.org. So after adding this package here, you can directly download this package from the composer, and it can be used from inside your vendor folder. Okay, so all the package basically inside this vendor folder, so we can use this from the vendor folder just like another package, right? So hope you like this video, and if you have any queries about this video, please comment in the below comment section. So next day we will coming with some new topics. Please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.